This is your sister?
Yeah, that's my sister, and this is me.
And she lives on the street?
She's about 8, yeah. I would like for you to see her. Maybe she can,
Maybe we can go today and see her.
I sure hope so. I really need help with her, but I'm doing, yeah. So you can really see what's going on.
What is going on with her? She's
delusional.
Sick?
She's sick physically, mentally, substance. She's just broken. She's another me. How I was.
Really?
Yeah, and I'm trying to take some of this stuff, these tools I have, and I'm trying to spread them all over the world now. And she just happened to be my blood, but I just want to share the gift of life with someone else.
Oh, I'd like that.
Somewhere out on these streets is Sharon's sister Debbie, or Angel as she's known on the street. She's lost in the city of angels. How ironic is that? We decided to try to find her. We head south of downtown LA to an area most people will have seen on the news. But there are a few good news stories out of South Central LA.
Every other corner you see a liquor store or a church.
Yeah.
And that's only in the black neighborhood.
Right.
And they sell Cisco wine. It's a really cheap wine.
Yeah.
That causes you drunk real quick and sick.
Sharon is a success, but hers is a rare success story. It's all too easy for people to virtually disappear into the vastness of the city.
We're getting close to where we are.
60th.
Let's see. I think that's where Deborah sleeps back there.
Oh, trash.
60th Street. Yeah, that's where she sleeps back there. My mother died when I was 21, and I had the 13, 14, 15-year-old kids to raise.
Yeah. Where was Debbie at that time?
Deborah was already messed up. She was from the age of, see, Deborah was abused really bad. I was sleeping up under the bed when Deborah was being raped. I was like 7 and I was like 5 and she was 7.
Yeah.
So that's another reason why I'm so determined to help her, because I know what happened to her.
Yeah.
I saw it happen. And then she'd tell somebody, and then my mother say, what goes on in the house stays in the house. So I said, I didn't see anything. She go, can you imagine all that piling up on her inside as a little bitty girl? I can ask her. Hi, have you seen Angel? You haven't seen her? All right. She also sleeps in Compton, too.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How does she get there? How would she get there?
Panhandle. Last time I picked her up, she was on that porch right there asleep in the rain.
As we search for Angel, we come across one of Sharon's friends still living on the street.
If it'll help somebody, we're trying to get some help off.
No, we just did it down on the freeway.
All right.
She's nervous of the camera and refuses to talk to us.
So, you got any change?
I don't have no money in my pocket.
Just meters down the road, a newly homeless guy.
You still homeless?
There are people in need everywhere.
Hello, Curtis.
Nice to meet you, bro. How are you?
Good, Curtis.
So, this is home right now?
Yes, this is my bed and my clothes underneath that. Yeah, this is my home.
Yeah? What put you into this situation?
I think financial reasons. Not enough money to afford all that commodities and stuff. I think it was a financial reason.
Yeah.
Yes.
And who's helping?
Right now?
Yeah.
Well, I wait for public assistance, and I just live on whatever I can get out here.
There's some other homeless people right there. Yeah, they fight over blankets. ¿Qué pasó? How, you seen Angel?
No. Who were y'all? Why y'all watching me?
I was looking
Got
for
me on
Angel.
camera.
I was looking for Angel.
Angel in jail.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Why you looking for Angel? You don't know Angel's in jail?
No, that's my sister.
You talking about Skinny Angel?
Yeah.
She in jail?
All right. Wow.
She got popped when they raided the house down the street.
What was she doing, smoking crack?
No, she bought something for an undercover police officer.
Oh, God, she's gone to jail. She gone.
So not so good news.
No, I don't really know how to digest that, but one thing I know for sure is that she has a second chance. Sometimes you don't get arrested, you get rescued.
So what is she
Angel's story is typical. In and out of jail, on and off the streets, and a mental illness and drug addiction to boot. But unlike Sharon, Angel is not ready to let go of the only life she knows.
You know, sometimes when you're out here, you'll take anything just to make the pain go away.
It's not a nice way to find out, though, is it, from somebody else?
No, it's horrible. I'm hurting. Oh, yes, I'm hurting.
For 25 long years, Sharon lived on these streets. No, not lived, existed.
In Twin Towers.
There are organisations striving to help people living with mental illness, but the problem is so overwhelming that too many people just end up back on the street, or worse, in jail. Some say the LA County Jail is the de facto biggest mental institution in the world. It's the evening muster at the Union Rescue Mission. They are people with nowhere else to go. It's scary to think how easy it is to slip off the edge in the United States. If you lose your job, then miss a few payments on the house, there's often not a lot standing between you and Skid Row.
This is the first dinner session of the evening. They'll feed about 1,000 people tonight. First of all, it's the women, and then the men, and they also feed the families separately as well. There's a lot of mouths to feed.
Up on the roof, it felt like a million miles away. The sun was still shining, and it was another beautiful LA sunset. Downstairs, they were setting up for the evening. Staff here at the rescue mission know they have the skills to help people back on track. People need to make a conscious choice to seek help. But if you have a mental illness, that choice isn't so clear.
Curtis reckons it's his toughest assignment ever.
It's a reminder of how much more work needs to be done around mental health.